Now live. Good afternoon. See if anybody gets on. On my phone. Oh yeah, by the way.
You're watching Pinche's Lowriders.
What up? What's happening? What time is it over there? 7:03. Lodi in the house. Just trying to get some people up out in here. Anyways, good afternoon. Hope you guys are having a productive Monday. Anyways, people on Instagram, you're on live right now, but I'm live on my YouTube channel. So come check me out over here. Real quick, I want to shout out. This is NVX. Okay, they're one of my affiliates, sponsors. So this is an amplifier. These guys do audio. They have everything: home, car, boat, motorcycle. There's a link underneath this video. Click the link. Use my code Pinches15, get 15% off. And check out what they got. I have 2 amps if you guys haven't seen before. I have a couple different amps and wiring harness. I'm working on figuring out soon, probably gonna do it like an install video. So it's pretty cool. But check out the other videos. But there's link and there's information underneath this in this video in the info about this amplifier. So who's ready for all the shows coming up? South Texas in the house, Virginia in the house, Lodi in the house, Grape City 209. What up? Everybody on Instagram. Check out the YouTube live. So I'm definitely got everything situated for the Arizona Super Show. I'm going to LA. Who's going to go to LA for the LA Super Show? Lowrider magazine. They opened up the outside venue and they sold that out. And I think they said 16 hours. So that event is going to be off the chain. But what's up, Stockton? Well, hopefully if they have, I don't know if they're going to even have the Chicano Park Day in San Diego. Got to look up the website. I haven't looked up the website. East LA in the house on the Instagram. Anyhow, what I was saying, before we get into all the car shows, about that game that's going to happen, I haven't, be real with you, I'm always been a 49er fan, but I just, with all the car show stuff that I do and everything like that, I just don't have time to watch games half the time. And I'm always busy doing something. I had my son this weekend and everything else. And man, it's been a while since I've been able to sit down and watch a football game. That's the realest. But at the same time, it's still my team. So, but Super Bowl Sunday too. Depending on who's in there, I was thinking about, who's gonna be cruising and everything. I know everybody got hyped up on that Super Bowl halftime show. You had the mothership in the commercial with Snoop Dogg driving it, and he got all kinds of love for that. That's awesome. It's just awesome to see the lowriders out there again, and a car that's well known. It's it's just good to see that. I think everybody in the lowrider community was very excited. The Glendale, yeah. The well, so anyways, let's get back to all the other stuff. But so and also I only have these are the shirts I sold at the Vegas Super Show. They have the small logo here, and they have the full size logo on the back. Um, so these were NSP print down. Um, I put a link to their Instagram also in the information. So they do shirts. They do a lot of the car club shirts and stuff like that. I want to give them a big shout out because also got now I have the car club style button up Pinches Lowrider shirt hanging up, but you know, they did my shirt, the embroidered one, and so I gotta give them a shout out and make sure you guys know if you need embroidery, go check out them. Definitely go check out them and the link in Instagram, guys. Well, the links in my YouTube, and you guys should already probably know. If not, check them out, look them up. NSP Print. So yeah, um, I'm just wondering if there's gonna be any cruising in LA for the Super Bowl weekend, because this is gonna be off the hook. All my people on Instagram, I appreciate you guys checking me out. Come check me out and support my YouTube. This video I'm live on there. I'm gonna end the live on the Instagram, but I'm gonna continue this live on YouTube. So check out my YouTube channel if you want to continue listen to me talk. I don't like they changed everything. They changed everything in Instagram and all that good shit. Anyways, so I wanted to get on. I've been wanting to do another live, but I was just trying to figure out what to do, and I forgot all. I've been busy, and everybody was excited because of the Super Bowl commercial. That's why I'm like wondering if everybody's gonna go cruising. Um, Super Bowl Sunday. Um, excuse me, I drank a soda earlier. I'm drinking water. But anyways, um, so just wondering if that's gonna happen. But looking forward to you got Frank's Hop coming up in February, and after that, then we're gonna have the LA Super Show, and then after a week after that, we're gonna have the Arizona Super Show. Um, so I definitely will be in Arizona. I will be at the LA show. Um, no booth or anything. I'll be just there to cover it. Get all that video footage. It's gonna be off the chains, and then also you have the same weekend as the LA Super Show is the Torres Empire. I gotta shout that out. Um, Depending on how everything goes, there may be somebody there covering it. Hopefully, um, might have a video guy go out there and get some video for the Pinches Lowrider channel. So I'm hoping that works out, and I'll keep you guys posted on that. Um, and that's the Texas show. That's Dallas. So that's Dallas, the Torres Empire Super Show. He's gonna have a big old hop. So that's definitely gonna be a big deal. And so another thing, um, I got home from work and I had got an email, and it took me a minute because I wanted to verify it was real. And then I got an email. So I'm also looks like I'm gonna be doing a little bit of an affiliate promo for Red Cat with their Monte Carlo, the remote control Monte Carlo. There'll be more details on that. I'll be getting one of those in the mail within the next week or so. So I'll be doing an unboxing, and then I'll be doing some other videos. So go and support them. The links that I do have in the community page For them, that's an affiliate link as well. So if you go through that link and decide to buy one of those remote control cars, maybe the Impala or the Monte Carlo, I get a little bit of commission off of that. And that's, that's just why I post and I support. So you guys remember that when I do these links, it's, usually there's some kind of affiliate marketing. And it also shows these businesses that I have a following, I have an audience, and they may want to do more with me, and other businesses may want to do more with me. And that's one of the goals that I have, to to expand on the Pinches Lowriders name. Really comes down to getting the right sponsors, getting advertisement, because that's why the magazines went out of style, business, whatever. I know no one wants to see all the advertisement in, like, Lowrider, for instance. Like I said, it's not about them or they're bad or anything, but at the end of the day, without the advertising, you don't have the money to print. And that's really what the advertisement has always paid for, is for these magazines that everybody wants, and everybody asks why they don't do it, and how come they don't do it. Well, it's not the purchase of the magazine that really makes the money. It's the advertisement that pays for it to be printed into and stuff like that, and then they have to pay to distribute it, and so on and so forth. So at the end of the day, it is the advertisement. And I try to tell people all the time, if you're a football fan, baseball, basketball, these guys, these players, all these people that are playing and entertaining you, they're being paid by the commercials, not their individual, you know, um, marketing, or their individual, deals with, like, Reebok or Nike. But it's in at the whole Super Bowl is paid by those 30 something million, whatever, commercials for 30 seconds on that Super Bowl. That's what makes that money, and that's what pays these players. And a lot of people don't realize that. Yeah, those RC cars are pretty dope, and I've seen them working in person, and they're pretty amazing. And I love it because, once again, it's also those. Yeah, they're expensive, but they're real RC cars. They're not the Walmart version. These are, the real remotes, they're built. And then you see everybody's customizing them. So they're spending all kinds of money behind it. And that's a great thing. That's a great thing, because they're, of course, and then you have the extra parts, the different rims, all these things, and people are painting them. There's a whole bunch of people making money off of customizing them, if they're not doing it themselves. But at the end of the day, and then I'm sure that, and the thing is also, remember, I know for a fact they have to pay to have the rights to use those vehicles. So that Impala and that Monte Carlo, that means more than likely, because they have to pay like a royalty um thing to get a permit to use those likenesses of those cars through Chevrolet. And the reason why I know this, and is because DGA, the homies brand shirts. He told me, David, one time we were talking, and he was saying that he had to pay, um whenever you use like a lowrider in, like, your shirt and stuff like that. If it has the logo of the car, like the Chevy emblem, in order for him to do it without get them, like, doing a cease and assist and all, and stuff like that, he has to get a permit. So you have to be permitted, especially if you're marketing brand out there and people are noticing. There's one thing to be like underground and whatever, but if you're like a serious brand and you're doing some serious production, you have to have permits, and that also costs money. So a lot of people will be asking why this or why that, or how come you don't make this car or that car. Well, it all comes down to getting the license, to utilize that likeness of those cars and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, um, they have the rights to that. So we have to understand all that. Well, I guess I don't know if it's professional remote control, but more of the higher end, higher end remotes. They're not just, they're not they're not just like, I mean, they've other people have came out with their versions, but these guys have like real nice looking remote controls. They're not they're not just Walmart, stuff like that. And I've gotten, remote control cars from my son from like Walmart, and it's a very basic remote. And half the time, the things get wet a little bit and then they don't work again. So yeah. Anyways, by the way, too, I also have some of these in 3X and I have a couple in 4X, but that's the only sizes I got right now. So if you're interested in a shirt, email me through the website, or hit me up on Instagram. And what else? All right. So I did post so I don't think that if you use a tablet to watch my YouTube or just in general, for most of your social media, I don't think it's supported, but the community section on YouTube is where I've been posting a ton of flyers. And the reason why I say this, because I don't think you can see the community part with a tablet, but I could be wrong. And not formatted for that. But anyways, on your PC or on your phone, your computer, whatever you use, your computer or your phone, you should be able to see the community section. I'm sure you guys get some kind of notifications that I posted some stuff. So I posted a bunch of flyers, and I will be posting more as I get them. So for everybody that always asks, like, how do we know about these shows? Well, there it is right there. Okay. If you're watching this video today and you're going to go, well, how do I know about that show? I'm going to tell you, flyers, community section of my YouTube channel and my Instagram. Okay. So, and my Facebook. If you don't have social media, you're not going to know about any of these shows. And there's flyers, there's some flyers that, that are cruises. There's some flyers that are, other people, maybe I don't promote, whatever. If you're interested in finding these events, you need to have a social media. And to go do photography and stuff like that. I'm telling you right now, there's no general website, because there's a ton of promoters. There's car clubs everywhere, every state, every city, different days, same days, all this other stuff. You're not going to get it organized. Why don't someone make one? Because then someone still has to go and search through all of the freaking internet to find all of these flyers. It doesn't really quite work like the way you think it might, or it's actually quite simpler than you think. Because like I said, so community section of this YouTube channel, there is a bunch of recent flyers for this year's events. And when I get more, I'll put more up, or I put them up as I get them. If you have an event and you want me to promote it, promote it, well, that costs money, but talk to me. So another thing is being able to travel and stuff like that is all in my budget. And the sooner you tell me about an event, even if you say you want me to cover your event, but you guys haven't put the flyer out, or you haven't put I don't know, nothing. I can't do nothing without a date. So maybe you're just waiting and you say, Rick, I might have a show, blah, 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 on this day. We're just waiting for confirmation because of whatever regulations or permits or anything like that. Then keep me posted and let me know. I'll start looking into it if it's something I can do, and if it doesn't conflict with another event. But I try my best to get out to as much events as possible. I saw their schedule and it says so, but other than that, you got to look it up yourself, because I don't promote any of their stuff. So, for the last comment. And if you guys are watching this, you don't know who the hell I'm talking to, under the video, it says live chat. So you guys should be able to see this. So, I just want to make sure because some people probably think I'm just like they're not in my ear. This actually so I can hear myself talk. Read some of these. So yeah, the only thing about the Monte Carlo is I don't think it hops. I think it just three wheels and it hits. But what's his name? The one guy that does all the other modifications. He put up a video and it looked like he added some springs to it. He added some springs on it, and he had the Monte Carlo dancing as a like straight up car dancer, and that was sick. So check that out. Look for it. And so yeah. So anyways, what did I cover so far? I was talking about Arizona. After Arizona, and then also just for all my people in Portland, Oregon. Okay. My phone. Make sure. Excuse me a second. I had had to drink a soda. That was one of my son's sodas, and I shouldn't. I only drink normally diet soda, but whatever it was, it sure is not making me burp a lot. Let's see here. I just, I think I put the flyer up already once, but so once again, my Instagram, the best place for flyers. So this is going to be a lowrider sanctioned show, the Northwest Super Show, May 14th, 2022. Okay, this is also part of the WeGo. It's Oregon Convention Center, Portland, Oregon. All right. And if you guys don't see the flyer in the community section, it's on my Instagram. I'll be posting it, of course. And then here's another shout out. There's a concert. If you guys are in San Jose, February February 5th, and it's gonna be with Keith Sweat, Meyer Hawthorne, Genuine, Brenton Wood, Drew Hill with Cisco, the Whispers. I seen them a couple years back for the first time in person, and man, they were amazing. And I went to that concert. It was a couple years back, and I went there just because they were there. So I'm going to this concert too, and this is at the SAP Center in San Jose. So also, I think also it says on the flyer, it says Color Me Bad, The Temperies, uh, Maria Maria Avila, I think that's how you say her name. Amanda Perez, Joey Quinones, hosted by Candyman and Anthony Biscotti and DJ Gazelle. I think that's how you say his name. Anyways, the flyers in my community section in on my YouTube channel, and this will be in at the SAP Center. So check that out. That's February 5th. If you don't got tickets, then you better get them. So yeah, so we have. Let me just go over a couple other shows since you guys are here. Oh, we got a bunch of other comments. This came in. Give me a second. Let me scroll here. He's on the dark side. Hold on. Because Denver, Colorado is actually having a super show. There's 3 shows this year in Colorado. The flyers are on my community section. 3 shows this year in Colorado. I think Pueblo, Colorado. There's going to be one in Denver, and then I forgot where the other one's going to be at. But there's 3 shows. So your question is, the flyers are in the community section for this year. Let me see what else. You want a cheap 78 or 80 Monte Carlo? You're talking about an actual car. Probably if you want it cheap, well, uh, something you're going to be working on for a while. That's going to be a project car. They don't always come cheap, especially at body style, especially training day. I'm not really interested in doing a show, to be honest with you. I like covering the show because then if I do a show, then I'm not going to be able to do the stuff I need to do because I'm going to be too busy dealing with the ins and outs of the show unless I bring someone else to do that. And the reality behind it is that there's so many damn shows and so many promoters that there's no way for me to do it without stepping on somebody's toes. And honestly, I just don't want to deal with it. I might do, eventually I might do like some kind of a cruise night. I actually want to do some kind of like kickback or something like that, or show and shine maybe. But as for trying to do a show, I mean, first of all, I just need the funds to do it. But I'm sure, I mean, I don't know. I would have to find the right venue, right promotions, and the right time. But I got some other things in mind. But I want to get other things going, get the business going. See, if I get enough sponsors and I get enough advertisement, then I have money to do stuff like a show, or a show and shine, or a cruise night, and have some like goodie bags and stuff like that. And keep it simple, and keep it on the street. That's what I really want to do when it comes down to it. I actually have a really, really big idea, but when I get there, then I'll do it. But I have to get there first, and I don't talk about it at all to anybody. Yeah, G bodies are going pretty good. The hat, I got this hat in San Jose at Jeans Palace, bro. It's fitted. Or actually, I think I got this hat at San Jose Blue Jeans, and it's fitted. Let me see. Let me see. Nocturnal Car Club San Diego in the house. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, even if you make like an Instagram, and just so you can see the content for the lowrider stuff. But if you're like trying to make YouTube videos, I'm gonna tell you right now, here's a little secret. If you make YouTube, or you want to make YouTube videos, if you don't have a social media, no one's gonna it's not. You have to put your stuff out there for it to get the following. Right now I'm over 125,000 subscribers, and I've been working really hard. And I was just looking at my Facebook memories, and a year ago, no, 2 years ago, I was like 50,000. Yeah, 2 years ago. My full beard. I know. So I know, like, the guy's probably like, oh well, whatever. But this is the first time I'm gonna be 45 this year, and this is my first time ever growing a full beard. It's temporary. I mean, I don't know. I like it, and I was telling somebody asked me the other day, and I said, I don't mind it. I don't want it long. I don't keep it short and everything like that. But um, what I do like about it is not having to shave. That I see why people just go with the beard, because you don't have to shave, and I have to shave every day if I really want. If I really want to keep clean cut, gotta shave every day. That's me. My hair, it may grow in gray, but it grows fast. Except my hair grows fast on my head, but now it's coming back patchy. That's just all of us are like that in my family, though. All the men. So, anyways, let me get back to this real quick. I want to read some of these things. So, also mark your calendars. Albuquerque, New Mexico, June 5th. I don't know if I'm gonna make that show yet. Um, but I went and I liked that show. All indoor. Well, not all indoors, but but it was a good show when I went, and that was a couple years back. And all these shows, most if I've been there, the videos are gonna be on my YouTube. So if you haven't gone through like my videos or searched for some of these events, if you're wondering, so and then July 30th, 2022, there's the Tavares Family Car Club. They're gonna do a mega show. They changed that up, a mega show. And I have a video from when they did theirs in 2019 in Salinas, California, at the Salinas Municipal Airport. And if you've never seen any of the Tavares family car club, if you're not familiar, they have the semi trucks. So they have semi trucks, and then they have like three, and they'll bring the flatbeds with their cars on the flatbeds. Plus, they have more in their club. and but they're well known for coming in on like 3 semi trucks. Okay, so we only have March 20th for the LA Super Show. I gotta, yeah. So that one, I'm driving out to LA for that. And then there's an after cruise as well. Remember that. See, here's a local one. This one's also June 4th, Saturday, June 4th. It's a lay it low picnic. That's gonna be in Turlock, California. Once again, flyers are on there. And then, okay, so somebody was talking about Colorado. We have the Super Show. This one is May 28th, 2022. And this is Pueblo Convention Center. So this is Pueblo, Colorado. Okay. And then we have another local show, April 24th. We're going to have the Impalas Magazine Stockton Super Show. Last year, they had 1,600 entries. Okay. No bullshit. It was a lot. I have 2 videos, an hour long. Neither one of those videos had the same cars in them or lowrider bikes or anything. It was a lot. It's a fairgrounds. If you've never been, totally, it's chill. I mean, last year they had it later because of the COVID stuff, and it was hotter than normal. There at that show was pretty, but it was packed, and it was a good event. It was a good show, and it's been a good show. It's a solid show. I've been going there for a few years now, and it's a solid event every time. So this year it should be just as good. And we got, I do believe the mothership from the Super Bowl commercial is going to make an appearance at the Stockton show as well. Well, yeah, I don't know. I just gotta. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep it. I guess when it starts getting hot, I don't know. Depends. Like I said, this is gonna be one thing, but I'm not really worried about if I keep it or not. I'd go back to my goatee any day because I did that my whole life, so I ain't tripping. But it was just something I finally wanted to do. Every time I tried, I just end up shaving it. Oh, someone else put that. So, anyways, so once again, let me get back to a couple things. So yeah, and then also Sacramento, they're having their Autorama, the Sacramento Autorama, and they're gonna have their lowrider showcase room, and that's gonna be what is that? Oh, April April 29th through May 1st. So that's I think it's a 3-day event. It's a whole weekend. And it's really that's the Autorama, and there's like hot rods and everything there. And they're gonna have the lowrider showcase room. If you're not familiar with that, out in Sacramento, and I think East Bay Car Club here in, let me see, where's the address? So Newark, California, East Bay Car Club is gonna have themselves a small. They're gonna have a show. I don't know if it's gonna be small, but June 12th. That's my son's birthday. No, wait, no, excuse me. That's not my son's birthday. June 12th. Wrong month. And then also this year in San Jose, Boulevard Nights will be July 23rd. The biggest cruise in San Jose. The biggest cruise in San Jose is San Jose's Boulevard Nights. We don't do this every month. We don't do it every weekend, but we do this once a year. So I always talk a lot of smack, and I'll tell you straight up, without a doubt, people be like, "Hey, when's Boulevard Nights?" Hey, that was yesterday, but and they're like, "What? I didn't know. My wife didn't let me get on the internet." No, I don't know. That's what. But 100% every time, there's always one person. Hey, when's that Boulevard Nights? Oh, that was last weekend. It was, yeah, yeah. But that's exactly that. So I mean, a lot of these major shows, when you're local, it's funny because people lose track. But I'll run into people and they're like, "Hey, when's that one car show?" That was yesterday, and without, I could bet money on it. There's somebody that just doesn't pay attention. So, um, at the end of the day, I try to stay up the best I can with most of the events. And like I said, for the majority of the flyers that are up are going to be in my community page. Um, let's see, anything else I'm missing? So Frank's, I do have a TikTok now too, but I don't. I mean, it's whatever. I'm not really too concentrated on it. But yeah, all those Colorado shows, I put all three flyers, and I know that for a fact they're up there. Check them out if you're interested. But then the Lowrider magazine show is actually, I could tell you right now. I'm just trying to keep you guys informed because at the end of the day, a lot of people ask me about all these things, and well, now you know. I can. I might do. I might make some videos coming soon where I'm just going to be talking about like upcoming events and then just reminding people. But that's also part of promoting. I promote the lowrider community. I put up the flyers because I want you guys to attend. I want people to go to these shows. I want to be a part of these shows. I want the lowrider community and lowrider lifestyle to be prosperous across the board. So yeah, I'll throw a flyers here and there, but like I said, if you want me to go hard and make it a part of my videos or whatever like that, then you talk to me and we'll figure it out because like I said, advertisement, sponsorships, and stuff like that is what's gonna allow me to grow and do more. And I want to do more. I want to do more. I told even like my YouTube because it's winter. It's the beginning months. It's always lower, but then once the shows start hitting, it gets better. So I said the May 28th, that's going to be the Taurus show in Colorado Pueblo Convention Center. And then we have another one is July 23rd. And it says Colorado Super Show in Colorado Springs. So the Broadmoor, Broadmoor World Arena, Colorado Springs, Colorado. That's going to be a super show July 23rd. Yeah, that was my grandmother's birthday. Rest in peace. Nana. She would have been this year. She would have been 94. She passed away last year. And then the one show you're asking for is the Mile High Showdown, Lowrider Magazine, Colorado Super Show, August. I'm trying to, I think August 28th. The National Western Complex, Denver, Colorado. So August 28th. I'm gonna attempt to make that one. Once again, I have to look at my budget, but also because it's close to the airport. The other two, unless anybody else here can figure that out for me, are a couple hours away from Denver, and um, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Um, could be a lot of road trips. There's a lot of shows coming up that are gonna be pretty close together. So I was thinking, I'm like, maybe I should do a GoFundMe and do a van, like a, try to get a sponsorship or get a van or a RV or something, and then just go like spend drive from city to city going to car shows. I would love to do that if I didn't have to like work, or I could bring my son or have him for a weekend and then fly him home. But I was thinking about something like that. But I know everybody's doing that, and there's just no way that I'm gonna be able to do that on my own. And that's just real talk. Like on my own budget, I don't make enough that much money on YouTube. I'm sure if I did it like for reals, I can guarantee my YouTube would blow up like crazy because I'd have more content. I'd be doing photo shoots in different states and cities, and I just would just go. As long as I could be funded, I would do it. But I know a lot of people. They're like, yeah, whatever. They ain't gonna. They don't. I don't think that I'm that entertaining. But to be honest with you, let me read a couple more comments here. You know what? If for Bakersfield, the question is let me know when that's gonna happen. That's a 3-hour drive, and if you got a good night of or a good I guess you could say if there's like a certain month or a weekend where it's gonna be good weather, you know it's gonna be like a good cruise, hit me up and then I could promote that I'm gonna go out there and cover it. I don't mind. Like I'll stay there for one night, you know, and go to the cruise and I'll just get a hotel and then come back and maybe do some photo shoots because I used to go to Bakersfield a lot when they had the Aztec Image show. So I like that one. But yeah, I, I would definitely be able to go out there. I don't feel that it's that big of a deal to drive 3 hours to Bakersfield. I've done it before. So they're planning a show in Sacramento, but that's all I can tell you. It's on the flyer, and that's I know he hasn't released information, so I can't speak on it. But just you know, take note. I talk to Mark all the time. And let me see what else. What else? So I haven't really used any of the footage my son takes when he does use his camera. I have it all. I save it all. But the the catch is that I want to teach him how to edit it. And I'm here, I'm editing and everything else like that, but it's more of I'm really want him to I'm really trying to get him to learn how to use the camera properly. So a lot of the footage is just it's there. Um and it's all over the place and stuff like that. But it just one of my biggest concern, what I try to tell him all the time is just he has to learn how to frame the photos, frame the picture, utilize the camera, get the image, stuff like that. So, that's gonna be something I'm gonna be doing with him this year too. And I think I mentioned he likes the newer cars, he likes like the Vets and the nice Lexuses, the newer ones and stuff. And he's into that. Like that's what seems to be like where he like really gets into it. So I'm gonna probably be taking him to like, hot import nights, stuff like that. And I want to take him to some of those events because it's something that appeals to him. And and ultimately, as long as it appeals to him and gets him into doing stuff like the video and the photography, and then I'm gonna sit down and help him learn how to edit it. So it's just one of those things. So I have all his footage, all the pictures he's taking, but we really haven't done anything with him yet. So a lot of times I'll look through it and then I'm like, but um, we just got to sit down and start practicing. I got to teach him how to edit. Well, to focus a little longer on old cars is they have to catch my attention. Now, those cars that you just mentioned, a lot of times, first of all, my my videos are based on lowriders, but a lot of those cars are usually like stock. They're not really lowrided. They're there. Maybe they're just dropped. Maybe they're not. They they're like patina. They're customs, but it's not really that. It just it. I don't. I get them. I try to get them, but focus longer depends on where they're at. It also depends on the show, and it depends on the venue and everything else. Because, like I said, I don't. There's no way in hell. And like I said, some of my haters or my people saying criticize. They say I don't spend enough time on cars or for detail. And I tell them, well, the car show is only like 4 hours, 5 hours, not including the hop, not including models there, not including people, the vendors, everything else that I got to do. It doesn't work what you think it does. And if you like the videos where they're really detailed on the car, that's because they're doing it the day before. And I'm going to tell you that. So also, if you look in this on my page, if you go to my home page right here on YouTube, it's going to have a button called join. It's a paid um, membership, and it has different levels, and it's month to month. And I'm going to be going into more detail about why and how I do certain things with video. I'm going to be talking about my equipment. I'm going to, I'm going to get some information, figure out what you guys want to know, background about how to like set up, utilize the YouTube, what's working for me, what's not working for me with YouTube, the ins and outs of why I don't put music on my videos and such like that. And all that stuff is really going to be more in depth. And so I'm not going to, the thing is that if I'm going to tell you guys how to do some of this stuff, I'm not going to do it for free. And, and then also the membership, certain membership levels will allow you to get some of the videos to see them before. So I may schedule a couple, like say, for instance, I go to an event, a car show, and I get like 4 or 5 videos out of the whole show, models, cars, the hop, everything. And I'm going to schedule those videos. One's going to come out like Monday, one's going to come out Tuesday, one's going to come out Wednesday, one's going to come out Thursday. For the members can watch, the people that are on my membership will be able to watch all those videos the day they're done. So if I edit and I say I edit all the videos and I have everything edited by Monday night, but I, of course, like I said, I don't release them all. I schedule them. The people on the membership will be able to watch all the video they want. So there's going to be different benefits for that. So if you're interested in any of that, and if you like kind of like, how I'm want to explain stuff, or you want to know more, well, that's the option. So underneath this video too, I think it should say, when you look at information, I think underneath the information is going to say like join, and that's for the membership program. So you can check that out. And also, if you're a business, the highest level of membership would be a business membership that's on there, and that's going to be $100 a month. But that comes with a shout out for your product in my videos, even the car show, even the cruises, and even the lives, like I did for the amplifier. And I'm going to be doing for the Red Cat Racer, the Monte Carlo, and stuff like that. Those things are perks with, you know, the reason why these people came to me and want me to do some of the stuff with them is because of my numbers of obviously over 125,000 subscribers, over 60,000 subscribers on our followers on Instagram, over like 40,000 on Facebook. And at the end of the day, I really do want to cater to the lowrider community. I want, like, I had an idea, and I'm just gonna say this because I didn't know how to put it out there. But um, for instance, all the vendors that are already paid for and got their spot at the Lowrider Magazine Super Show in LA. You want to promote, you're going to be there. So here's an opportunity. If you say pay for an ad, and we can focus that ad, we have about 2 months, but we can focus that ad on telling everybody. I mean, you want to make money now, but you want to make money when you get there too. So the thing is just promoting that you're going to be vending at that event, so people bring their money, and that's the thing. Because when I was just a spectator at car shows, I would go. I mean, I would try to go like with $100 budget, not every time, but if it was a major show, I'd go because at the time there wasn't that much internet or social media. So if you wanted to get some really like unique lowrider type like shirts or stuff like that, or like DVDs, right? OG Rider, I'd go to these shows just to go get like my OG Rider video. This is one of the inspirations for what I do. And I told him this the last time I seen him, which was, oh man, I think it was 4th of July last year. I ran into him. But the Young Hog, all those guys, everyone wanted to get videos. Um, I would go to those shows, and then I'd spend money at the vendors and the booths, and a lot of people don't do that. But you should, because you're not gonna get that stuff anywhere else. They're not gonna be at the mall. Not, I mean, for the most part. And if you traveled out of state, or out of your area or whatever, some of these people are local, so you're supporting them too, and they're gonna be, you know, small businesses. They're going to be Chicano owned. They're going to be black owned. They're lowrider community owned. Stuff like that. So these people spend a lot of money to have those booths, and they're trying to break even. They're trying to make a profit. So if you're a vendor and you see this video, and you want to promote you're going to be there, let's talk. Once again, hit me up on Instagram or email me through the website if you don't have social media. So, and then once again, before I leave, remember, go to the website, www.peacheslowriders.com. When you click on the website, it's going to do a pop-up. The pop-up is for your email. If you already have put your email in there before, just press the X, or there's a close or X, and you can get that screen off, and then you can go look at the website. And my contacts are in there under contacts. But also, register for the website for the email notifications. I'm only just sending, like, when I update it, when I put new pictures on the website, I'm going to send out an email and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, that's what it's for. And then eventually, if I decide to go with more merch and print some stuff, then I'll have it there. But as for right now, the links to whatever digital merch that I have should be under this video. You should be able to see it. Yeah, those photos will also be from the San Diego. Those will be on those are on the website. So if you go to my website and you look up that show, the photos are up there. That was Trixie Go Go, I think. Oh yeah, Trixie on the bike. Yeah. So yeah. So anyhow, I want to keep this to about an hour. I thank you guys, whoever stayed, who's still here. Whoever chimed in the chat, I appreciate it. I hope I got to everybody's comments. I do have Pinches Lowriders hats, by the way, but I don't have any for sale because the only ones I got are mine. But I'm gonna probably make more hats. If anything, if I do make any merch for, I don't know if I'll be able to do it by LA, but if I do have any merch in the first couple shows, it'll be probably hats. I think it's the easiest one for me to carry, and I don't have to worry about the hats are gonna be snapback because I'm not gonna buy them in every size. I get snapback hats and everybody's like, well, I only wear fitted. Well, I don't know what size you wear. And I don't have the money to buy a warehouse full of every size and different color hat. Because if I did, I would. But anyhow, so yeah. But I will, if I do have hats, and obviously I'll let you guys know, and and such like that. So and remember, there's also going to be a cruise night after the LA Super Show, so be ready. It's gonna be a long day. But yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys subscribing. I appreciate you guys following me on social media. You watch this video later, feel free to comment underneath. And remember, guys, share my videos, comment under my videos, like my videos. That all helps me with the YouTube algorithm for what I do and the money I make. And the more money I make, the more videos and the more car shows and the more lowriders you get to see. So believe me, the more money I make, the more I'm gonna throw myself into doing this. At the end of the day, that's my goal. I would love to do this full time, professional, like basically live off it. But hey, you never know; it might happen. But for now, thank you guys. I appreciate your time and have a good evening.
You are watching Pinches Lowriders.
See you guys later.